They're going to do a test. So they did the test. They did take blood and stuff. They take the test, and actually, the blood test, everything came back good, right? But that wasn't enough for them.
This seems to be a trend. They never disbelieve. The vibes, you don't know what is the timing is another Trice and Kev videos. And guys, we are asking you guys to subscribe. If it is that you're new to this channel, click that subscription button, click that notification bell so that you could be aware of every upload that is posted by the Trice and Kev family. And once you begin to like our videos, don't forget to give us that thumbs up, click like, click share the positivity.
Share.
Yes, it's Team Vibes here once again in your presence. So do not scroll up, do not scroll down. Click that link and don't you dare blink. Today, guys, we have something really special to share with you guys. As you guys saw in the title, Trice, as they saw, you know, I make sure I put on nice, you know, the untold miracle.
A story.
Yeah.
The story.
Yeah, you can say it's a story because it's something, honestly guys, this is what happened and this is why we have to tell you guys, because you need to understand that there is a God that you serve and he is still answering prayers. Alright guys, so we're gonna get into it. I don't know if anything you want to mention to them. I know you have your nice
Yes,
little...
I have snacks. We'll be eating,
So, you know,
we will be talking, and
yes, we're gonna be having we're gonna be having a nice little discussion with you guys concerning this pregnancy. And let me tell you guys, we have many things to share with you guys. But today,
I love to eat.
Trice is a snacks queen house. You understand? So she decided we have nuts, we have
But
biscuit.
I eating healthy too. Eating
What?
healthy.
Yes, it is healthy. It is healthy.
I eating healthy and slash.
So you're mixing the wine then. She's mixing the wine on here. Guys, so they would have seen Trice, you know, we did that little documentary. Of course, we didn't mention everything to you guys.
Yeah,
right?
because
So that's
got
why.
it long.
So we decided that we're gonna do it piece as thing go along. But this was an eye opener for me, right? And I wanna tell them Trice, because I was telling Trice this, right? Now, guys, we are Christians, right? We believe in the Lord Jesus. We're not ashamed of that. All right. As a matter of fact, he's the reason that we are who we are today. All right.
Yeah.
But it has been how long since we converted? About 9 years.
Basically 9 years.
Yeah, I believe it's 9 years. All right. And I was telling Trice that it is so special that within this pregnancy, because it's 8 months, it's going to be 9. So let's say the 9 months, right? So within this 9 months, I'll be very honest to you guys that God has spoken to me much more clearer than in the 9 years that I've been saved. And as we go along this video, you're going to understand what it is I'm telling you guys about. Now, Trice, I want you to take the floor because it happened to you.
Okay.
You understand? I would just be, you know, little interjections. All right. So, but first, so I could be like I could be interviewing you now.
Okay, well, interview me.
All right. So,
well, and I could be eating.
Trice, when it is you found out that you was pregnant, there was an obstacle that took place that needed to be addressed very soon. Could you remember what was that?
Okay,
First, as a matter of fact, wait. It is not one miracle.
Exactly, I know answer that. Actually, it was 2.
All right. This is gonna get excited, guys. Don't leave. Don't scroll up because we're going to nitty-gritty. All right. So what was that first?
Okay, actually, when it is I found out I was pregnant and I did my ultrasound and stuff. Well, before they saw one of the stuff, they saw that when it says I went in the hospital the night. Remember I was telling earlier in the documentary that the night I had to go in the hospital. They called me back in the hospital. So the next morning, when I was about, well, I think it was my last checkup from the doctors before they discharged me to go home. So one of the doctors saw my throat. And she was like, you suffer with thyroids? And I was like, well, no, not to my knowing, I don't know. And she said, when it is, she checked it, she said that my throat looking a little big. So I said, okay. So she said they're going to do a test. So they did the test. They did take blood and stuff, they take the test. And actually, the blood test, everything came back good, right? But that wasn't enough for them.
There seemed to be a trend. They never just believe that.
Honestly, they did not believe that was okay. That wasn't okay with that result. So after that, when I went, they registered me to the clinic and extra. You know how it just goes. You pregnant ladies, right?
So they decided, even though they wasn't seeing anything, they still signing up. They wanted to sign up at clinic.
Okay. So when it is register me to clinic, to the maternity clinic, when I went down, the doctors down there now told me that they want me to go to the throat clinic, basically. They want me to go to the throat clinic. So when I went to the clinic, I went the first appointment, and when I went, the first time I went to register. Right? I went to register, and the second time I was supposed to see the doctor. Right, so the second time when I went to see the doctor for the throat, he checked me. He checked. He said, I don't see anything wrong with your throat, everything is good. So I say, okay then. So he say, so I am going to discharge you from clinic today.
Now this is interesting, right? Because when it is that she did the test, and remember I said they didn't believe that everything was okay, so they still wanted to refer to the clinic, basically to sign up the clinic for her thyroid, right? There was a period where in between there that I remember that I prayed to God about it, honestly. And I was telling God, I said, why bring us this far? Why bring us this far and have this obstacle, right? And there was something that I was telling Trice that God spoke. That this was one of the times he spoke very clearly. And he said, I have ordained this pregnancy. Now when I look up ordained, it means like to anoint, or like if you're anointing somebody in church, whatever the case is. I didn't understand what it meant until I researched it and I take it. And basically what I take out of it is that he gave the okay. It's something that I mentioned in the video.
Yeah.
Right? And to hear now how Trice, when she went the first day to see the doctor and actually get discharged that same day from the clinic, it was amazing. It was amazing because we was already preparing ourselves, because remember we was talking about how, of course, there will be extra days we will have to go down in the hospital because there's more days now, and Lord,
I was even looking up because I said, oh Lord, if I have thyroid, then something might happen to the baby might die. I don't know, I was thinking all kind of things that go through my mind now. I said, Lord Jesus.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that to me was one of the situations where he actually made it to
cancel.
He canceled it one time.
He destroyed whatever
the enemy tried to bring, he destroyed. Because it's very clear that when it is God have a part for you, and the enemy try to come and try to block block your blessing, God does remove it. You understand? Yeah. So that was one of them. So I know now the second one.
Okay,
let's talk about while I eat undigestives.
Okay, so the second one is when I did my first ultrasound. They saw, for the baby now I'm talking about in clinic, they saw that I had fibroids. So now I was like, fibroids, what the hell? Where I get it from?
Something I never suffered with.
Exactly, I never had that. So where does thing come from?
No, we're not saying that she can't get it.
I'm not
But,
saying I can't.
you know,
get it.
you never suffered with that before. Bam, gesso.
Where does come from? So fibroids now. So one it was thyroids, next one fibroids, and here now you're going thyroids, fibroids,
Everything trying to right.
roids. And them roids and they just coming to try to, to stop my blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what's called the woman? The person who does the ultrasound, signal. The person who does the ultrasound, right?
Yeah.
Right. She said no. She don't mind. She's seeing fibroids. So when I went to see doctor, the doctor said, well, the fibroids are harmful for the baby, because it's small. But after like couple of clinic appointments, I keep on going and I hear the doctor telling me nothing about no fibroid or anything.
Let me interject. That was another prayer. Yeah. And when we leave the hospital that day and Trice told me about that fibroid, I was like, nah. This is where I can begin to understand that the enemy really coming against me.
Mm-hmm.
So remember we told you guys, it's been years we trying for this, right? And I was like, Lord. And Trice, I been honest here. Sometimes like I just feel like I'm going mad. Yeah? But you ever have a conversation with God? And he be like, but ain't I told you I have already gone before you on this? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. But of course, in the midst of the moment, you could only, like, if you're not experienced, I should say, you can only talk faith. But it's only sometimes when you're going through a situation, you just know just how much your faith, is involved. And he said that. He said, I have already gone before you. Why does he worry? He said, why does he keep calling on me on something that I told you that I have control over?
Yeah.
That was plain as day. Alright? So when it is we went for the ultrasound to get the gender for the baby. And when she did the ultrasound, because I remember I was in the room there with her, right? Because we went private. And I listening to hear if it is that the doctor saying that he's seen anything. But we didn't even mention about the fibroid thing or anything, right? We just went to see what was the gender. So during the process, of course, let me fast forward. The only thing he told us is what we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Which is something we was praying for. And you wanna let them know?
Did you?
It was a girl. And the doctor never mentioned about anything that he's seen there, anything that could be a hindrance.
What he said? Tell them what it is he said.
He said what? Concerning the health? Or
when he says he do the ultrasound and when he see everything, when he see what it is he's looking for, what he said after.
I'm trying to remember. What did he say?
He was like, there's nothing wrong.
There's no problem.
There's no problem. Everything is good inside. The baby's good, and you good.
She was good, people. Good. So when we heard that, we was like, yeah. He already know what he said. He already know what he was saying. So as she said, when she went back for several appointments.
Even for my last ultrasound, as I told you before, there was nothing.
No problems.
Nothing.
No issues. He took care of those issues.
Everything was good.
So basically why we're doing this is to let you guys know that sometimes we tend to not allow God to take control. We keep praying, but we don't actually allow him to do what it is he needs to do. In other words, show the faith for what it is we have. So that was the two things that she was freed from. In other words, two blockages that was removed by God in order to let this pregnancy continue in the way that he wanted to.
Yeah.
You understand? So our message.
What I want to tell you all is, and because I know it's probably half females are probably going through the same thing, or probably going through probably even worse. I just want you to tell you to have hope and don't give up, because there is hope. You understand? When it is, I thought it didn't have, it had. Sometimes we want things to go our way. Sometimes we want it to come. For example, if we pray for it now, it must happen now. But God don't work like that. God work on His timing, and we all have to wait on His time. So I don't want you all to give up hope, but continue having hope and pray. Most important.
Yeah, guys, trust and believe. So this is another video by Trice and Kev, and we do hope that this message really much helps those, as she said, his experiences, so that they could overcome it. You can continue to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, also on TikTok, and Trice's favorite,
Twitter.
Yes, guys. Join up with the family, guys. We are on a journey, and we intend to continue until God says to stop. All right. So until then, we say
undivided and together forever. We are.